Vitamin C Glow. It is the Body Shop Vitamin C Glow Boost. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jaina. Thank you for tuning in to a video this week. So I needed to do more foundation trials just because I've been seeing a few new ones, or not even new, I've just been seeing a few videos and I just wanted to give them a try and see if they work for Asian skin, because everyone I see wear them tends to be of non-colour. So I just wanted to see if it suited our skin. If you have tried this, let me know in the comments, because I'm super excited about this one because I have actually seen really good reviews about it. So I'm excited to try it. I am trying today the Maybelline Superstay Activewear 30-Hour Foundation. And I think this is like been reformulated. I think it was a 24-hour and now it's the 30-hour stay. So I'm super excited to try this. If you don't already, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, join our family. Yes, my hair is absolutely crazy. I've brushed it to the best of my ability, but I'm going to the hairdressers today and it is all coming off because it looks crazy. So we're just going to go with it. I'm hoping this foundation is good because I'm going out all day. So let's hope it sits well on me. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to the hairdressers. I'm thinking, should I vlog my hairdressing experience? Who knows? Let me know in the comments if you want to see it. So I've already prepped my face. I've cleansed, toned and moisturised, and I've used my favourite moisturiser at the moment, which is the Body Shop Vitamin C Glow Boosting Moisturiser, and it smells so good. It is so nice. It's really hydrating on my face. I just really like it at the moment, and yeah, I definitely need a new tube of that. And then I have also used my La Roche-Posay SPF 50 on my face. It is going to be really warm today. I think it's going to be about 23-24 degrees in the UK. So I've definitely got my SPF 50 on, as you should every day anyway. But I love that one because it doesn't leave like a white overcast. It doesn't it's not too greasy on my face. It's actually really nice. So to prime my face first, before I put the foundation on, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Putty Primer, which is my favourite. I'm just going to take a little bit of that and I'm just going to apply it to my face and rub it in with my fingers. I'm not going to use a brush today. So I've actually not used this foundation before. I've not even opened it. So it will be my honest, full first impressions as well. I had to buy this online, so I'm hoping that it's the right shade, but now that I can see it, it does look a little bit yellow. So I'm hoping we can make it work with a little bit of bronzer because, like I said, I got things to do today. But it does say that it is up to 30-hour wear. It is full coverage foundation, but light as air feel. It also says that it is transfer resistant. It's a seamless matte finish and that it's oil free. It does say that it is a full coverage foundation, but also a really natural finish online. And it also says that it's a matte finish. It is called the Activewear range. Like right here, it says Activewear. And that is supposed to mean that it is transfer resistant, water resistant and sweat resistant. That is going to be put to the test today because it is hot outside. I will sweat, so we'll see. I will do check-ins through the day to kind of see what it looks like. And to see if it's transfer resistant, I'm going to have to wear a mask at the hairdressers. So we'll be able to see kind of how much product comes off on that. Bearing in mind, I will be wearing that for an hour or so, or a couple of hours if I'm out. Yeah, let's just get started. So I have my damp beauty blender and I have my favorite foundation brush, which is the Real Techniques 200 brush. So I'm going to use both. I'm going to see how it applies. Oh, I'm really scared the colour is going to be wrong. So I'm just going to take oh, it is liquidy. Yeah, like it is very, like you can see it coming out. It's very liquidy. That colour is off. It looks a little bit more orange. I think I'm going to go in first with the brush, just to kind of see what we can do. I'll do brush on one side and then I'll do sponge on the other. Okay, I'm filming in natural daylight and I don't hate the colour on my face. I actually feel like I might have got a good match. It does look a little bit, I feel like in pictures it's not going to photo well, this colour. However, I don't hate the colour on my skin right now. It is really liquidy when it goes on, so I feel like I'm having to really kind of like get it in there. I'm just going to do half of my face so you can kind of see the difference. I definitely feel like it is buildable because it does feel really light. It doesn't feel like the coverage is massively full at the moment. I'm just going to bring... So this is what it looks like. I don't hate that, okay. I think my under eyes definitely need sorting. I don't hate what we're seeing. Okay, so like this is the side that I have just done. This is the side obviously without foundation. And you can see a clear difference. The coverage is actually really, really nice. The colour, I don't hate the colour. I think I did okay with the colour online. I'm just trying to say, I don't think they have... Oh, they do have a foundation finder online. That will help kind of pick colours. It's really weird because online I've seen really good reviews on like YouTube videos, but actually online on their website it's only rated 3-star, with a lot of people saying the coverage is not that great. But I'm not mad at the coverage. I mean, I definitely feel like you could build it. We will, so you can see, but I'm not mad at how light it feels. It feels super light. It feels really fresh actually. It hasn't got a scent to it. It is unscented, which I like. I am not mad. I'm not mad at that. I think it's okay. I think it's done a good job. I definitely think my under eyes need a little bit of extra kind of concealing and like brightening, but I'm not mad at the initial kind of review. I'm going to apply this side with the Beauty Blender so you can see the difference. Okay, so I've just taken a pump of the foundation. I'm just going to apply it. Oh. Wow. Okay, I didn't think I picked that much up. But you can kind of see it coming off. I'm going to show you on my hand the coverage that you can get with it with a Beauty Blender. That looks incredible. It looks a lot more full coverage when you apply it with a Beauty Blender. I do think that the product kind of goes on a little bit more fuller. Okay, right, I am actually going to go over this side of the face with a Beauty Blender as well, just to kind of get the same coverage on both sides. Oh my god, the coverage is full. Okay, so what I would say is, if you wanted to try this foundation, if you wanted it as like a day-to-day kind of everyday foundation, definitely applying it with a brush is really good, and then using that product that's on your face and blend it out with the Beauty Blender, that would be good also. I don't think there's like any need to kind of add more product on top. I definitely need to even out my neck because the shade is off. And now that I have put more on with the Beauty Blender, you can see the colour difference. It does look like, when I'm looking in the mirror, it does have like a tinge of yellow in. The shade I'm using, sorry, I forgot to say, the shade I'm using is 16T. Number 1, I think it's called. Yeah, there's not actually a shade name for it. So I would say that's the shade colour, 16T. My first impression is that I'm actually shocked at the coverage. I think the coverage is good. Does it look a little grey around here? Might get a little better once I put makeup on. But overall, I do think the colour match is a little bit yellow. It has dried really matte already. Like I can see when I'm looking in the mirror. I don't know if you can kind of see here. Obviously that's the shine of like my natural highlight of my face, but it's really matte already kind of here. It doesn't feel cakey yet, but I'm actually quite shocked at how quick that kind of went matte and was not as like dewy anymore. That's one thing to point out as well. I don't know about the colour shade. It does look a bit yellow, isn't it? I mean, I'm doing it in natural light. I've got no artificial light on. So the sun does keep going in and out. It does look a little bit... I'm going to do the rest of my makeup. I'm going to come back and talk about the product. Okay, so I'm back. I have done my full face of makeup and I don't hate the final look. I think the colour, yes, is a little bit off when you look at like my hands to my face. It's a little bit off. I've tried to darken it a bit with some bronzer and contour, and I don't know why I've done a full face because I've got to wear a mask. So, rookie mistake, but we're going to see. One thing I have to say, which I said when I was applying it, it is very matte. It is a matte finish foundation, and it truly is a matte finish. Like the only dewy bit on here is my highlight. Everything else is super matte, and I feel like it looks a little bit dry. Around here. So we're gonna see kind of how it lasts all day. I actually did use the Maybelline Superstay Concealer in the shade 20 Sand as well, just to kind of use Maybelline on Maybelline to see if it worked any better. I did need a little bit more brightening because that is kind of a little bit more neutral. So I used my medium beige in my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And then I will list all the products I've used down below. But another Maybelline product I used today was the Lifter Gloss in shade Silk 004, which is a lovely colour. And I love the feel of this product. The smell is so nice. Super silky, super soft, love. Back to the foundation. So, like I said, it's very matte. I don't hate the way it looks on camera. I think it is like a flawless finish at the moment. I think it's really flawless. I really like it. We're going to see what it pans out through the day, and then I'll kind of like do check-ins and kind of like mini reviews through the day and see how we get on with it. If you use this foundation, let me know in the comments, because I'm interested to know like what your guys' thoughts are as well, because it's always good to know other things. I realise I've not put mascara on as well, so I'm going to put mascara on. And sticking with the Maybelline theme, I'm going to use my Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift. Again, I love this. And then I'm also going to set my face using the Revolution Conceal and Define. So I'm going to go put my mascara on, and then I'm going to be back for some check-ins later. So I will speak to you. Okay, so I basically just got into town, and I thought I would film because this is kind of like artificial lighting. It's a little bit dark in here, so I thought it might look a little bit grey. And you can see that it looks a little bit yellow or kind of like whitey in artificial lighting, which I don't think that, I don't know if I'm a fan of. I mean, it's just gone really dark in here all of a sudden. So I feel like, I don't know, like I really like the finish. I think the finish is really nice on the face. I just think it is really matte, like I don't feel it on my face either. I feel like it's looking a little bit grey. But we're going to see what it looks like in natural daylight and then kind of through the day. I mean, it's only been half an hour since I've had it on, so we're going to see. Okay, so I'm in town and basically I need to go to the hairdressers, but I just thought I'd show you the inside of the mask. So as you can see, my lip gloss has smudged on the mask loads. And in terms of foundation, I've just a little bit on the nose, but not so much anywhere. This actually hasn't come off a lot anywhere, just really on my nose, where I've obviously pinched it onto my skin, and my chin where I've kind of like pressed it. And apart from that, it's not actually come off that much. My makeup probably has smudged, but again, it's just my lips, I think, so I probably shouldn't have wore like a gloss anyway. Okay, so I'm hiding my hair because that's for another video, so I'm just going to push it up. And I thought I would just do a quick check-in for foundation, and it is currently 3 o'clock, so I've been wearing the foundation for probably like 4 or 5 hours now, which I didn't think it was that long, but it obviously has been. It is 22 degrees right now, so obviously it is hot, and I'm actually surprised. First of all, I like the colour in natural daylight. I think the colour really suits me in natural daylight. I think I got really lucky with a match. So definitely like that. Second of all, oh, my makeup is like melting. When I stated like earlier in the video, I was like, it's really matte, it's really matte. It is a matte foundation. However, I don't know if this is because I've been wearing a mask pretty much all day because I've been at the hairdressers, that it's kind of a bit dewy here, which I don't hate. I actually like the fact that it's dewy. And I think if I bring you in, I mean, I've got hair all over my face, to be honest with you, so probably not great. Okay, ignore the hair all over my face because I've just been to the hairdressers, but you can see that the consistency of the foundation is not too bad. Obviously, I've got loads of separation here where my sunglasses have been. You can kind of see the product wearing off a bit where I've had my mask. But I'm not mad at the foundation. I actually quite like it for an everyday. Like when I put it on this morning, I was like, it's quite full coverage. It feels so light, so nice. It does feel like a summery foundation. I don't know why. I feel like it's probably because it's not as heavy, but the coverage is full. So I do like that. Okay, so I'm gonna just film the outro of this video because it's basically been a whole day since I've been wearing it. So I had this on from 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, and it is now 7:30 in It is now 7:30 in the evening, so I've pretty much had it on for about 10 hours, which is good going, I would say. Even though it says a 30-hour plus, I think it's a full day, so I can give a good review. Also, let me know in the comments if you want me to do like 2-day reviews, if you want me to wear like a product for a week before I give a full review, because is that going to be more beneficial? I don't know. Let me know in the comments and tell me your thoughts. So I'm in natural daylight. It is still really bright outside. You can see it is amazing. I have had a lot of kind of leakage. So basically when I got home, I just sat in the sun and it was so lovely. I'm trying to hide my hair so it doesn't ruin the other video. It was so warm and it was so nice. I just fell asleep on the sun lounger and I was like face up. So the sun's like melted my makeup and made my eye water. That's why you can kind of see it smudging here and why it looks so sweaty here. However, I still think this product looks good. Considering it's been on 10 hours and I've had a nap in the sun, I'd say it's good going. What I did want to say though, this foundation is definitely a grower. At first, when I put it on, you can see my reaction. I was literally like, oh, it was very matte. I felt like it was going to be very cakey. It is not. Like, I've really enjoyed wearing this foundation today, so much that I'm going to wear it again now, probably for the rest of the week, because I just really enjoyed wearing it. I do think my under eyes are looking a little bit worse for wear, but again, that could be because I've kind of just been sleeping in the sun. But I don't hate this. I think the consistency is really good. At first I thought it was really liquidy, so you kind of do have to buff it out a little bit more. However, because it dries so matte on the face when you put it on, that liquid consistency is needed, because I think if it wasn't, it would be really chalky, and that's why I think looking back now, the liquid kind of consistency when it comes out the bottle is perfect. I think the texture is really good. I think the coverage is really, really good. You could definitely build it up if you wanted to. I do not think the colour match is that bad. I don't think it's oxidised because it's not gone orange, but it's kind of like melted into my skin tone, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not mad at the tone of, you can see where I've had the mask though, can you see? I'm not mad at the skin tone, at the skin colour kind of difference. I think it's fine. So I'm actually really glad that I did the little foundation finder thing on their website, and then this is the colour that it gave me. I will put the description and the colour that I use in the drop down below as well. So if you are my shade, I do get a lot of people the same shade as me that watch my foundation reviews, so I will put the colour down in the description below to help you. But yeah, I actually really like it. It is a really affordable high street foundation. I think it was £12.99 or £14.99 UK pounds, so I will put the price here as well, because that might be incorrect. I'll put a link to where you can purchase it, because I'm not mad. I think I like it. I think I'm adding this to maybe my top 10 high street brand product. Like, Maybelline's done okay. Maybelline's done me okay. I was a bit hesitant because, like I said, it looked a little bit yellow. So I was kind of thinking, are they going to be okay for Asian skin? Am I going to find the right kind of undertone? And I think for everyday, if you want like an affordable foundation, you don't want to spend 40-50 quid on a high-end foundation, this is a good one. This is really good. And I think I actually quite like it more because recently in my videos, I've been testing a lot of like powder foundations, cream to powder, cream to foundation, and they don't really sit as well with me. However, liquid foundations are like my forte, is that a word? They're like my thing. So I would say that I do like this. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Do you think it's lasted really well? I think it's done okay. I mean, if I was going out now, I would just touch up this area with my beauty blender. Probably wouldn't add any more product. I would literally just dab the shine away. But I'm not mad. I think the texture is really, really nice. I'd probably rate it like an 8 out of 10 right now. I mean, my thoughts could change after a week, after 2 weeks, but after today, I think I'm going to rate it an 8 out of 10. Let me grab the mask as well so you can see like what it fully looked like. Okay, so I've pushed my hair back so you kind of don't get any spoilers of my hair. This is the mask at the end of the day. So I was wearing this mask kind of from like 12:30 till pretty much 3 o'clock non-stop, because I was just out in town and then I was at the hairdresser, so you constantly have to wear one there as well, which was fine. But I did wear a white one so you could kind of see the makeup. You can see, hang on, stop turning it. You can see here, this is basically my lipstick. This is where it's all come off like I showed you before. This is my nose where it's pinched against my nose. And this is my chin area where it's like pressed against my chin because this goes underneath. And then you can see here where it's taken off my bronzer. And if you look at the colour of the bronzer it's taken off, and like here, it's pretty similar colour. So I think because I take mine quite like down here, it has pulled off some of that bronzer as well, not just the foundation. I think in terms of foundation, that looks like a lot. When you take it off, you're like, oh, that's gross because that's all on your face. However, when you look at it on my face, I don't think it's kind of detached a lot of product. Like I would be happy to, like I said, just top up, de-shine my face and go out again like this. I wouldn't say I need to top up my makeup again. So not offended. That's my final review. Let me know what you think. Also, if there's any products that you've seen and you want me to try, I just had to try this one because I kept kind of seeing it. If you want me to compare it to any, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next video.